All right, so today we're going to talk about this start-stop in this 2015 Jeep. I don't know if you guys have a 2015 Jeep or one of these Jeeps with this start-stop stuff, but I have to tell you, it'll drive you crazy. This is my third AGM battery since 2020. It's a 2015 Jeep, and the first battery made it 5 years. So I put a new AGM in there, and about a year later, I'm driving to wherever I'm going, and it was like a 3-hour trip, and the whole time I'm driving, it said this message: battery, start stop not ready, battery charging. Well, I always turn this start stop off anyway when I start driving, so not a huge deal. But okay, I'm thinking, if it's a new battery that's not even a year old, why is it not charged up? So I go back to Advance Auto, get a new battery. They give me one under warranty, so I pop that battery in there. All right, so I'm good. This is like January of, let's say, 22. January 22? Yeah, let's say January 22. Might have been January 21, whatever. So pop that battery in there, and again, same thing. That fall, next winter, same message. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to get a new battery. That's crazy. I'll just put the charger on it. So I keep charging it up every night, and it's fine. But when I don't charge it up, the same thing happens. So then I get the bright idea to finally get sick of that, and I buy a new battery last spring, which is spring of 20, what year is this now? Spring of 24, put a new battery in there, and lo and behold, this fall, 8 months later, I'm getting this message again: start stop not ready, battery charging. Well, there's no way that another AGM, 3 AGM batteries. Now, the last time I got one of those X-Sides, I decided to scrap the whole idea with the Craftsman, or not Craftsman, the diehards from Advance Auto. So I figured I'd try a new brand. So I picked up an X-Side AGM, which has been in here since like last March, let's say. And now it's February, and I've been getting this message on and off since November again. So what is going on with this start-stop stuff? I mean, I don't like start-stop, but I'm curious to know, does this Jeep have a parasitic draw or something like that? Because I drove it yesterday twice, and both times I drove it yesterday, it said it was fine. Now, last night it was down in the single digits, so it was cold, and now I get this message. This Jeep's been running for an hour this morning. It's early. It's 8:30, unfortunately. Not a morning guy, but apparently I'm a morning guy now. So it's been running for an hour, let's say, and it's still not charged up. And the other thing that's weird about this Jeep is that this alternator is always at 14.5 volts. Even when this thing is charged up, the Jeep is always at 14.5 volts. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's always at 14.5 volts. Now, my wife has the same vehicle, newer, year older, 2014, and that alternator goes down to like 14.2, 13.9. But this one is always at 14.5 volts. Sometimes it'll drop down to 14.4, but it's always at 14.5. So either this alternator is overcharging, or there's a parasitic draw that's just draining these batteries. Now, yesterday was warmer. It's probably in the 30s. And it, like I said, was charged up. So I don't know what's going on, but if you guys are having a similar experience, let me know. I'm thinking parasitic draw. And I mean, who wants to troubleshoot one of those? I mean, it's almost cheaper just to buy a new battery every 2 or 3 years. I mean, battery prices were crazy, but I think now you can get a battery for under $200 again. But it's crazy. 3 brand new batteries in 5 years is insane, considering the first battery made it 5 years before giving me this message. So let me know what you think. I don't know what to tell you, but it's crazy. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, look at that. Now the start stop is ready. Go figure. So that was an hour of driving today to charge up that battery. That's insane. The battery's not even a year old yet. It shouldn't take an hour to charge up a battery that supposedly was fully charged yesterday at this time. I don't know. Oh no, that's a first. Look at that. It said it was ready like 2 miles ago, and now it says it's not ready. What is going on with this thing? I'm thinking there's something going on up there. I don't really know what to tell you. But am I the only one who has these problems with this start-stop? I mean, it wasn't ready. Drove it for an hour, then it was ready. It just said it was ready, and now it's not ready. Like, how could you not be ready? Crazy stuff. All right, so that was another 20 minutes of driving, and it's not ready. But you did see that it briefly said it was ready. Now, I wonder if it's been doing that in the past, because in the past what I do is as soon as that thing says it's ready, I press the little A button and turn it off. So I wonder if in the past it's said it's ready, and I turned that off, and then it's been flip-flopping in the past. I wonder. Anyone else having weird issues with their start-stop? This might be a long video, but this start-stop has been driving me nuts since 2020, 5 years after that first battery went dead. And I don't know what to tell you, but it's definitely strange. So that's where we're at again today. We have another 20 minutes of driving yet to do, but I really don't think it's going to be charged up. So let me know if you have the same problems with the start-stop. And I just think it's flawed technology. I think it was a nice, admirable idea, but there's no way it saves you fuel. It's got to be rough on your starter and your starting system and your battery. And I mean, it just isn't a good idea. I don't think it works. So whatever. All right, later.